Hey, welcome, family. Welcome. Sorry I got too late. I did a special thing, special dish, and a special dessert. Plus, we're going to fellowship tonight. Let me move some of this stuff over and stuff like that. Welcome. We'll wait for some more people to come in. Sorry again, I'm 8 minutes late. I'm supposed to start at 7:30, but I want things to be right and everything. And this is some out the box that is on the top of the head. But no. I see. I supposed to start at 7:30. I'm late. Y'all don't want. I'm late. So, but it's something. Like I said, I'm gonna wait till some more people to come in. Welcome, Wyatt, Ryan Clark, Ray to the Zone 2.0. What's up? Waiting for some more people to come in. Let me get these announcements out the way. Well, yeah, one thing I did a live stream like a few hours ago, like 2 o'clock this morning. I did after boxing hour or after fight boxing analyst, and we had a dynamite time. It was good. With the Queens was there, even IC, she had a good time. Annette B and other ones came in. Excellence, I forgot her first name. I'm sorry. She was in there. The Queens represent. And on the panel, it was me, Omar, Omar, Malik Omar, I'm sorry. Me, Malik Omar, Rough High Boxer for Malik Omar for LWBC, LDBC, and also Rough House Boxing from LDBC too. Sunday Boxing Talk LDBC, and I was it. We broke things down, boxing. We talked about historical boxing, and we had a good time. I want y'all to check that out. Let's get them likes and the views up on that one. All right, and them other ones too. Let's get them likes and the views up. All right, how you doing? Welcome, JT Ben Ever, to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. All right, hit the bell when I come for a powerful live stream or video. Also, share this live stream and share the other ones that I did in the past. Very much appreciated. Also, do that for me, please. Again, subscribe and like to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Also, no, let me get this out the way first. If you want to know, matter of fact, I'm gonna be posting when I'm driving. I'm gonna post this food on my Facebook, and we're gonna be on my Facebook and on my Facebook page. But my Facebook page is yours to Jerry Thomas. Also, my Facebook group is JT MVP Thinking for Ourselves. That's capital on caps. JT MVP Thinking for Ourselves. That's my Facebook page. My Twitter page is on caps at JT Blackman44. My Instagram account is the Underrated Darkness. Underrated Darkness. Same thing on my YouTube page, but this time it's gonna be spelled in lower caps. Also, I have an underrated sports show with my brother and co-host She Stay Sleep TV. Underrated sports show that's every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Join us. You know, we be bringing it and stuff like that. Bring some different flavor in it. So I want y'all to check that out and everything. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, the Underrated Sports Show. And subscribe to my brother, She Stay Sleep. Also subscribe to the brothers that I mentioned about a few minutes ago, the live that I did earlier. I want you to subscribe to them too. Also, I'm in this business. AnsAllToys.com. AnsAllToys.com. We do our social media. I want you to check us out. My brother Ernest Jones, he's recovering. He's in the hospital, so say a prayer for him. He's want to let you know. Thank you so much to keep him in prayers. Keep a constant in prayers for him. So I'm with him. So check out the products that we have. It's all about keep the economics money in our community. Let it recycle in our community. And also, it's all about putting back the black man and the black woman together. And also, wherever you purchase, I create my own code that's MVP. Take advantage of that. You get 10% off. So let's take advantage of that. All right. Okay. Also, I be doing a midterm elections. I be doing live stream midterm elections of our perspective. So it's gonna be I'm gonna have people on the panel all throughout this country in our communities. Let's step up and let's find out what's going on so we can make a change within our community. Because there's a lot in this state, that come in midterm elections. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right, in November. So most likely I'm gonna turn the TV. Like I said, I'm gonna turn the TV from the bedroom so y'all can hear it. Or also I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be MSNBC. Y'all could turn into that and let's be tuning in what's going on each other around this country in our community. It's very important. We want to make this tense. Let's make a step right now for our community. Now, let me see how many people that came in. Whoa, okay. We'll wait for some more people to come in. Let me see first. Let's get them lights up, family. Let's get them lights up. Very much appreciate King Hebrew. What's good? What's good? Yeah, Porter's running scared, yo. Exactly. That's facts. Now, I want to see 6 ones. Y'all want to see the food and the drink. 6 ones. I want to see 6 ones. No, that's all right. That's 2. 4 more ones. You want to see the food? It's a special. No, that don't count. Sorry, sweetie, that don't count. They gotta represent. All right, I'm gonna do. Oh, damn, George. No, you can't. No, George, you can't do that. They gotta do. She said, "All right, what's up?" She Stay Sleep TV. I'll be hitting you up in the few, brother. Oh God, about 1. People telling y'all 1. You like that? You know what? Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what's up. You know what? This is a special. This is big business. Cause when I do my thing, I do my thing. And I got a special dessert that I created too. Woo! I'm gonna explain that in another 35, 40 minutes. Gotta let it sit in there. You know what I mean? I created taco sandwich. That's right. Cultural taco sandwich. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Got a sub. They call it hero, but I call it hero, but they call it a sub. I cut that in half, and I add Creole season on the bun, because I want to taste our flavor. After that, I add lettuce on it. I add tomatoes on it. Add tomatoes on it. I add sour cream on it. I add salsa on it. And then I crunch up a little Dorito chips in it. Little crispy. I add that to it. I add the meat on top of it and the cheese. Now press 1, you see the food, or press 2, you didn't see. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the taco salad that I created. Here you go. See, I have to have the knife because I might have to cut up. This is the taco salad. Taco salad sandwich. Well, it's easy to do. And the drink, I put a little vanilla. I put vanilla rum, little pineapple soda, raspberries, and cut up strawberries. That's the drink. See that, family? See how good? See, most likely I might have to eat it from the fork and later on, like, cut it and stuff. This could be done. Look at that. Look at that, family. Look at that. And this is out of the box. This is on top of my head, top of the head, out of the box. Anybody can do it. People say, "Oh, it ain't gonna taste good." You don't know. Now I can add hot sauce, but it doesn't mean because the taco season is high spice, it's high as hell. So here we go. Now tell me that you see it. Press 1, you see it. Press 2, you didn't see it. I'm gonna eat some out of it first. I have to. Let me say my prayers. Amen. All right. Hold on. Queen, here it is. This is a taco sandwich. Let me go at it again. On the bread is Creole seasoning. After that is the lettuce. After that is tomatoes. After that, sour cream. After that, salsa. After that, crunch up nacho cheese chips. After that, the meat. And then the cheese. The drink is cherry. I'm sorry, cherry. Vanilla rum with some pineapple soda, raspberries, and cut up strawberries. Thank you. Thanks a lot, brother Ryan Clark. You didn't see it? You pressed 2. Do you see it, Queen? Or you didn't? And the drink, hold on. And the drink I created. I created about 2 hours ago this drink. Why did I create it like this? Because I want to taste some cultural, you know? I feel like being multicultural tonight. Hold on, let me see. If you come here, you what? Oh, Roddy Chicken 59. I'll let you see my food. This is taco sandwich. I'm not gonna do this all the time, so I'll probably do it like another 2 or 3 more times, and that's it. This is a taco sandwich. On the bread is Creole seasoning, lettuce, tomatoes, sour cream, salsa, crumble up nacho chips, the meat, and the cheese. And oh yeah, I'm sorry. The drink is cherry vanilla with a little pineapple soda, raspberries, and cut up strawberries. That's what I did. And I be thank you. Thank you. And I'm gonna be sending out I'm gonna be sending out invites to come on the panel. So she stay asleep. Watch out for it. Thank you, I see. And also, you can eat it from the fork too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it out right now. Watch out first, see, stay asleep. Oh yeah, and you too, Ray Zone. Watch out for it. I'm sending one out to you too. There the brother is. What's going on, brother?
What's good? What's good? Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody in the chat.
What's good? What's good? They go to rates the zone. 718.2. What's good? What's good, brother?
How's everybody doing?
Everybody's doing all right. Everybody doing all right. So y'all see you see the food, right?
Yeah, it came out good, bro. Came out good.
Came out better than I expected. Yeah, I pulled it off. I think I pulled it off. And it's easy to make, brothers. You can make this for your family. You can make this for your kids. But it depends, like when you make your taco and taco season and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell you, this is not ground beef. This is not ground beef. This is ground turkey. So everything here is healthy. I keep cholesterol down. Little preservative here and there. Came out good. But like I said, it depends on the kids. Some can't feed the kids all spicy stuff. They take it. So mild is good. You can make this for your kids, or you go on a date like brothers. You go on a date, you on a date, woman come over, you can make this. Nice glass and everything. Boop. You be a winner. She don't like it, something wrong with her. Sisters, same thing too. And then this meal right here, if you want to, y'all can eat together on this.
Not bad, not bad. Hey, you be the one who know how to cook, brother.
You know, I do my thing, but see, this is not a lot of money. This is not a lot of money to get either.
See, not too many people know that. They already know that fast food and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not.
Yeah, right. You're right. You got to learn to cut the costs down a little bit. But see, a lot of us we don't want, because see, when I come from cooks. You learn to do for yourself. That's what I come from. I'm old school. You know what I mean? But see, a lot of we want to go out and get this, but you can cook the same thing in a restaurant and practically better.
Definitely. Most people don't know home food the best food.
Yeah. Now I can cut this if I want to, but it's gonna look a little messy. So I'm gonna eat some on top. Then when I feel it get down a little bit, then I'm gonna cut it. Then I'm gonna eat it as Well, it's good. So what's going on? She stay asleep.
Man, I'm just chilling, bro. Just chilling, man.
Good. But you know I want to talk about tonight? I want to talk about Eminem and Mac Miller. We're gonna start for Eminem first.
What's the reason behind those two? Aside that Mac Miller just lost his life due to overdose of drugs.
Yeah, but you know why I want to chime into that? Because nobody around his camp for years did not give him help. I know he got to accept the help himself, but it seems like that there's a lesson that we could learn, that if we know somebody that's on drugs and even we don't get along with them, let's try to give them an option so they could know that we care, so we can help them. And all they was doing, they just giving them drugs. And this person did drugs ever since he was a teenager. He was a ticking bomb.
I agree 100%. He was, but that's why his ex girlfriend left him because the drugs was getting bad. You guys know who I'm talking about, Ariana Grande. She left him because of that, you know. And at some point, the victim always need help with assistance when it comes to these drug related situations, because once you're in a certain entourage or group, drugs is like almost part of it. If you don't have the willpower to accept it or take it, so it's a sad situation for Mac Miller. I definitely have to agree with that. And yes, we have to warn each other and help each other out when we see that. It goes deeper than just us. He had to also figure out himself to be like, okay, I gotta go to this program, I gotta go to these places and get myself help. Cause we can point him to the right direction. We can even help him. Matter of fact, someone can even pay out of our pocket to get him the help. But if he don't want to, all that talk is for nothing because it's self-won. If he wants to get help, he'll get help.
You understand that? And I get what you say. She stay asleep.
Well, I definitely agree. What the brother was just saying, but um, I look at it as when you dealing with fame on a level that Mac Miller was famous, a lot of those guys, man, they get into using drugs because the drugs it it basically helps them with their creativity to some point.
Yeah.
Like for instance, they just caught Ty Dolla $ign with some weed and some cocaine. Now, I never would think Ty Dolla $ign was using cocaine, but that's the drug of choice in the industry, and cocaine is a upper.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of these producers, which Mac Miller was too. He wasn't just an artist. He was one of the youngest, dopest producers too.
Yeah, that's right.
He was a producer too. So um they use these uppers, perks, coke. They use these uppers because they have to stay up, because they have to produce. They have to continue to push out as much as music and as much product as possible,
Mm-hmm.
because it's hard. It's like you you don't have enough time to sleep. There's never enough time in the day, and those guys can't sleep. You
Mm-hmm.
know, for instance, Rick Ross caught 3 seizures. He almost died because he said he didn't sleep in like a year and a half. Like he almost killed himself not sleeping. So what do you think he was using to stay up? Your body's gonna naturally shut down. No matter how long you try to force yourself to stay up, your body's gonna shut down after a while. So how the hell do you go without sleeping for 8 months to a year? How
Yeah.
how how do you do that if you're not drug induced? So a lot of these dudes use that shit because they have to put the music out. They got to push out product, because they have to fulfill these contracts,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times, man, these dudes, they deal with a lot of pressure,
Right.
and some of them, they use downers because they want to basically be kind of numb to the fame and what they have to do. And then you got some guys that use the uppers so they could keep going and keep going and keep going. basically like a machine. And I think with Mac Miller being that he got a lot of money when he was young. So he been introduced to the party drugs. You know, like the brother said, it's just part of the game. When you get to a certain level or a certain echelon, the drugs come with it. It's part of the game. But also they use it too to help them with their work ethic, you know? So, you know, I think people just gotta take that into consideration too, that a lot of these guys got contracts to fulfill, man, and they say that these drugs help them get by. You know, I was watching an interview with one of Rick Ross' artists, Gunplay, and he used to be, you know, a coke head. Like he would sniff coke like it was nothing. But you know, that's something they do in Florida. You know, sniffing coke and putting coke in your weed is pretty normal. But he was saying that he couldn't he couldn't make music not high. He had to be high to make music because it helps him be creative. It helps him not to think so much, you know, when he's putting together his music. So we got to take that into consideration too.
All right, welcome, Sonny, and I'm gonna show my food in sports. So, what's blazing in sports? You know, welcome. Subscribe to him. Excellent, excellent information he give out. This is my food. The ones who didn't see, press 1. You didn't press 1. You see it, and press 2. This is. Let me turn around so y'all can see it. This is homemade, creative taco sandwich. The bread, Creole seasoning, lettuce, tomatoes. Lettuce, tomatoes.
So mighty.
Yeah, lettuce. Let me see. I got this. Lettuce, tomatoes. Sour cream, salsa. Crunched up Dorito chips.
Hold that camera up, brother.
Meat, taco meat, ground turkey, and last on top of it, cheese. My own creative drink, vanilla rum with little pineapple soda, raspberries, and cut up strawberries, and also the dessert that I created that I'll be showing within 20-25 minutes that also I created on the top of the head. Sonny Bostor, you came in through the what you hear so far. We talk about Mac Miller. So what do you know about him? You know, he passed away and stuff like that?
Nah, brother, I'm not sure who that brother is.
Okay. Y'all can go ahead and tell him what's going on, cause check out so.
Basically, Mac Miller was a rapper in the 2000 to mid 2000, a little bit mid 2000. He basically my age. You know, he died of overdose of drug and stuff like that. Also was a producer for the most part. You know, he was one of those white artists that was coming through the wave when it was popular coming out. You know, things like that. So he passed away, like I said, overdose of drugs for the most part, which he'd been doing since he first got to the industry at the age of 18.
Okay.
He was a Caucasian.
Yeah.
But I say for me that I think for us as a people, I say throughout humanity, but us as a people, we have to despite I know what you're saying that he had to want the help, but I think the thing is that we got to do a better job to know the signs, and even if we don't tell him or her that you got a problem to get help, at least we could do that. We should not leave anybody on the side. Listen, they ain't had nothing to do with me. especially us as the people. We got something to do with it. It bothers them. It means bother our community. So we got to understand that epidemic that's really going on. Now, getting off that. Now, we talking about Eminem. There are still some dumb motherfuckers still be thinking that he's the best of all time. And she stay asleep. I want you to start it off. And the rest of the panel is. And even the chat, I want you to chime into this too. Go ahead, she stay asleep. When I bust this motherfucker down.
Well, I talked about this on my new series I started on my channel. Y'all could go check it out. It's called I started a car rant series where I just, rant about subjects in my car. So y'all go check that out. But I'm gonna say this, man. Eminem been trash for the last 15 years. He haven't rapped about anything. I listen to content. I like to listen to music that has substance, some type of content that's relatable to me. And for a long time, Eminem hasn't talked about nothing. He can rap, he can rap words and be lyrical and do all of that, but he don't talk about shit. He's corny, and I think Eminem is totally out the loop, and he's been out the loop. And you cannot have content if you out the loop. If you don't know what's going on or care to talk about what's going on, I mean, what do you really have to rap about? Eminem has nothing to rap about. He's a pop star. He has a cult following, so he's gonna sell records. So I'm not gonna argue that he's gonna sell records. Um, People are gonna always love Eminem, but for the last 15 years, where has he been? What has he talked about? Nothing. I know because I used to be an Eminem fan. All throughout high school, I listened to Eminem from ninth grade all the way to the 12th grade. I listened to Eminem. I liked Eminem because, like I said in my video, Eminem, he gave us the aspect of a white boy living in a trailer park, what type of life that was. And for me, you know, coming into high school and listening to that, I was intrigued by it because I never heard nobody talk about that type of life. He talked about how his mother was abusive, how his mother was a pill addict. He talked about how his baby mother cheated on him, held his kid from him. He had content. He had things that I wanted to hear, especially from a trailer park white boy perspective, because it was different. So for a long time I liked Eminem, but the last 15 years, man, it's just been a bunch of trash. He grew up, he blew up into being a megastar, and he went into a bubble. And what can he rap about at this point? What is he gonna talk about that we want to hear? That's relevant. Can't do it. So to me, Eminem is trash. Do I believe he's one of the greatest rappers ever? No. I never thought he was. Do I believe he can be one of the greatest lyricists? Yeah, because he's very lyrical. He know how to use words. He know how to rhyme words and put them together real nice. He's very lyrical. But that's not the only thing to being a rapper. So he'll never be one of the greatest rappers to me, in my eyes. So that's my thing on Eminem. If y'all want to hear more, y'all could check out my car rant series episode 1 because I'm going in on Eminem.
Anybody else? Y'all can chime in.
Indeed, man. Mike
Go
check
ahead.
1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, honest to everybody that's in the chat, man. Honest to everyone that's in the panel. So that question, you know, it all depends on who you asking, because some people perception of the greatest or some of the greatest in hip hop, you know what I'm saying, is that people there's a difference of opinion. You know what I mean? Because you listen to music now, it's not really lyrical right now. You know what I mean? And as far as conscious rap, you know, there's not a lot of conscious rap right now. There's a few that you know that are trying to come back right now. But to me, like the brother Sheep Stay Sleep was saying, when Eminem first came out, you know, he came out with a whole different perspective. And I echo his, you know, what I mean, his thoughts on that. He came out with a whole different perspective that we've never heard before. You know, from a Caucasian. You know what I mean? But just like hip hop or R&B or any type of art, when you began to go into your fifth career, your sixth career, your seventh career, you know, and next thing you know, you at 10 years, you know, a lot of rappers' content tends to change. You know what I mean? So like, take for instance, say Nas for instance. You know, Nas he got a classic album, right? The Illmatic, like it's one of his best pieces of work. You know what I mean? But throughout his career, he's put out some great pieces of work, but a lot of it hasn't really matched up to what he done at first. But yet Nas is still considered one of the greatest ever because he is consistent in his content, and everybody knows he's very very lyrical. I think Eminem pretty much just kind of ran out of stuff to say. So what he's doing now is basically just saying a bunch of nothings, but putting a bunch of words together. But technical wise, um, he is a great rapper, in my opinion. I think as far as hip hop is concerned, as far as some of the greats, I do think he has to be up there somewhere. I'm not saying he number five. I'm not saying he number eight. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to go in the 15 or something like that. Especially as far as it's not that many great Caucasian rappers out there. But I would say, in my opinion, he's one of the best that ever did it. You know, for that side of the fence. Um, I know when he first came out, it took me a long time to kind of really take a liking to him. You know what I mean? I had to put aside put aside my certain feelings that I may have and really sit down and listen to what he was saying. You know what I mean? But that's my that's pretty much my measure on it. Yeah. Pass that mic.
All right, next.
All right. This MM talk is a unique conversation because if anybody who listens to MM, which everybody have, he was a unique white boy. Like it's not that he was talking about owning his story of being a trailer park. He used to say shit that we already know how white people think in general thing, and we gotta understand how average white man think, and they go to their problems. You know how typically in hip hop, black people told our stories and how we look at how we grew up. And men did that, and he expanded. You never heard too many people in their lyrics talk about their mother, their kids, or anything like that. This guy was doing it on a regular, and he was just saying psychotic things, but yet like Shepe said that he worded so good to the point that you want to catch the stuff he said. You're like, wait a minute, did he really said that? And you had to really listen to Eminem and see where he came from. One of the best thing he did hip hop wise was the 8 Mile. When he did the movie 8 Mile, that gave you more of a visual and the battle side of MM. Because most people don't know, most people forgot that MM was a battle rapper before he became this little guy. He was a decent battle rapper for the most part before he went to the industry, team up with Aftermath and everything like that. And I do agree with what they said. MM style didn't change as long as his career got higher. He kept doing the same, joking around his lyrics. Once in a blue moon, he got serious in some of his songs, things like that. But he still maintained the same jokey, psychotic, playing some celebrities, talking bullshit, in his lyrics. I mean, Eminem is a unique case for the rappers. He's definitely, I won't consider him the greatest of all time because, like I said, there's old school rappers that people don't even talk about that is better than Eminem. He's definitely one of the greatest of his race. You know, he's definitely gonna consider that. But it just Eminem, what he did was evolutionized for his people because, like we all say, we never heard somebody or let know a white man talk about problems like how we talk about problems, like how we grew up, how we had to work for everything. We just don't hear that for white men. We see them as they got the privilege, they nothing ever go wrong with them, things like that. Until this guy came out and said what he said and put it in a story and have a understand like, okay, maybe not everybody in his side is privilege if you want to say it like that. And now that his career is basically at an end. If you think it's not, it is because most people thought Eminem was the boogeyman. You know, if he put you in his verse and nobody respond back, it would scare him. Machine Gun Kelly, another white rapper, basically dissed him, and I thought it was very hip hop battle wise. He said some stuff that was true. He even said in his lyrics like, "You not up to date." He even gave him respect within, what he did. But he said, "You're not up to date. You're not up to par." And I'm waiting for MM to respond to that. But I saw a MM that was invulnerable because I'm telling you, he used to diss a lot of people in his lyrics, and nobody was afraid to go back because he was a battle rapper. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's when you let you know that his reign is coming to an end for the most part. It's coming to an end. I mean, like it's like people say he was done the last few years, but I think it's officially coming to an end. Like officially, he's after this last album he made, you ain't gonna hear from him too much. He's gonna be like going special guests and stuff like that. So that's what I got for Eminem for the most part.
Okay. Everybody else? Before I go,
From what I heard, man, I heard a little bit of his music, man. His beats is really trash. His beats is really trash. So like, I don't see how anybody could be uh, artistically motivated by them trashy beats that he had. That from what I heard, I wasn't impressed at all. And it makes the lyrics look a lot worse because the music is not complimenting, his sound, his voice. But to put things into a different perspective, we all know who Murder Mook is, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Murder Mook, he is considered to be, well, in my opinion, one of the best battle rappers of our generation, arguably, if ever. And Eminem was he was kind of influenced by Eminem, and I've heard Murder Mook kind of speak highly of him as far as the technical, the how he put his words together, and his wordplay, because his wordplay, if you listen to him, is very like, say for instance, if you listen to the radio today, right, and you hear a rap song, the very next rap song that come on is going to sound exactly the same, like, you know what I mean, exactly the same. So back in the day, that used to be called biting. We never heard anybody that did the words that like Eminem did. You know what I mean? He didn't really bite off nobody. He just did what he did. And I had to look at what Murder Mook said, and it kind of made me look at Eminem a little differently. And then I, went back and listened to some of his stuff, some of his earlier music. Although I never really was an Eminem fan, but I did kind of respect him for, uh, um, the way he was lyrically. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go as far as to say he trash. I mean, what he put out so far has been trash. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit after, before that, it's been trash. Like, he put out some trash albums, but like the body of his career, I wouldn't say that he's trash. You know what I mean? Because he got the numbers to really say otherwise.
Yeah.
But I don't put him up there top five. I don't got him top five, but he's in the top somewhere. But I don't got him top five.
So let me ask you a question. Um, do y'all think that he's in the top 20 or top 50?
He's definitely top. He's definitely top 20, top 15 at best. Because his style was unique and it was original. Because, like we all said, we never heard of a white man, and his problems growing up and set in that form and his battle style that was influenced. Because let's be honest, outside of the pop style out of Detroit, we never heard no rapper come out of Detroit the way he did. Detroit got that form coming out of him because we heard you know bands came out of Detroit that we never heard no rapper of that magnitude came out. You understand? It got influenced when he came out, especially in the style he did. So, like I said, I believe he's top 15, if not number 15 or number 12, in my opinion, of all time greatest rapper. But like I said, he's up there. Top 50, that'd be an insult to Eminem for the most part. I'm not even going to sit here and downplay him like that. Because he's better than a lot of people that we give credit to. So he's top 15 in my eyes.
So let me ask you this question before I put this to other one. So you say he better than Busta Rhymes and Redman?
Oh.
Can I chime in on this one, bro?
No. I want Sonny. I want you to wait, but I want to hear from Ray first. Then you can chime in there, Sonny.
So you asked me if he's better than Redman and Method Man?
No, Redman or Busta Rhymes.
Redman, they about the same. Busta Rhymes is slightly better than Eminem. Because Busta Rhymes had his own style and he adjusted to current events. You understand? Busta Rhymes, when he first came out, when the leader of New School, his style changed as the year gone. Became more versatile with the lyrics, how he presented, and his style changed up. Like Sonny was saying. With Redman's still the same until he stopped rapping in the mid '90s. So that's why I said I would still say him and Eminem the same level, but I will give the edge to Eminem when it comes to that.
Go ahead, Sonny. Go ahead.
I would say you got to kind of quantify that question, man, because um, what do you mean by as far as like, for instance, you ask one person, they're gonna say another thing. You ask another person, they're gonna say another thing. What are you basing that off of? You basing that off of sales?
I base all around MC. Period. The delivery, everything.
So you're not basing anything off of sales?
Nah.
Okay. Of course, man. Me personally, I would have to put I mean, Busta Rhymes and matter of fact, Redman. He was one of my favorite rappers. I would have a hard time to put Eminem over top of them. Me personally, you know what I mean. But this is this is a different list though, because they got different lists of greatest. You know what I mean? So you might see one list that he's higher than Busta Rhymes and Redman, but that'll be based on numbers. You know, because they look at numbers as success.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Redman, Eminem is not better than Redman. Even he ain't better than Busta Rhymes. Cause see, when I talk about MC, I look at the whole picture, and it seems to me, and I'm being honest, what I seen throughout the years that I've been in hip hop, cause I could see I'm one of the few that actually see hip hop grow, and I actually seen that ever since Eminem came to the picture, yeah, he said some shit. I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like the white media, it's like cast them. Oh yeah, he's the best, and then some of us had run with it. While Busta Rhymes and Redman had stellar careers. Now Redman, I want people to look at Redman I want to look at Redman career. Mostly all his hits is gold plus or platinum or double platinum. Now there are some people the last 10 years that Redman have moved up to the top 10. You know? And I'm telling you, Redman been consistent, and even Busta Rhymes, when he left leaders of the old school, leaders of the new school, I mean, when they had their little problems of money and illegal problems, when he came in '96, he also had an excellent career too. He had a little here and there, but he one of the few that whatever record label he went on, he did make hits. And he also did excellent collaborations too. And also he brought up Flipmore Squad too. That also they had hits too. You will understand that.
Listen. I understand. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me see. Hello, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Um, well, like you said, my opinion with if we all like decide to vote right now, our top 10. Matter of fact, if we're gonna do a top three for everybody who's on the panel, who would be your top three? Starting with you, JT.
Top three. It would be Kumo D. I say for now, Kumo D, Rakim,
Ooh, okay.
and you said four. You said three, right?
Yeah, three. Top three.
Three. The third one, Kumo D. I say Kumo D, Rakim, KRS.
Mm, not bad. I like that. I like that. Not bad. Anybody else?
My
All
top
right.
three.
Okay.
That's honey. My bad.
No, you go ahead, bro.
Well, my top three would be Biggie, Jay-Z, and Jadakiss.
Mm,
Yeah.
still a good one too. Ooh, that definitely was a good one. Go ahead, Sonny.
That was real good. That
Definitely was.
was real good. I would say, for me, I would say Biggie, Jay Z, and Nas.
Oh, you went with the hitters. Okay, I see where you going, Sonny. Now for me, most people are gonna be surprised when I say one of these names. I'm going with Tupac. I'm going with Big Pun. Ooh, damn, the last one. Who I had for the last one? Ooh, hmm. Shit, I might even just go with Nas for the third one. I'm going to go with Nas.
Now, for me, I put it to this way. See, my list could switch up because I can go there that I could say Tupac, I could say Nas, and I could say Rakim. So to me, either way, I cover both. But like if it's like the top five, but see this is the key. See, this is the thing that some of us we have to be real careful because sometimes, especially in hip hop for the last 20 years that I've seen, we always want to go by that. Excuse me, that era that we in instead of know the past.
But
and
see,
so that's why I always tell people you have to study the history. You have to know the history. You have to know what times that's what happened. That's why I'm all about historical. If anything, cannot go like for me. I just cannot just go by in the 70s. I know about soul music and stuff. I can't go by that, so I gotta go by what the 60s. Then I have to go by 60s. I have to go by the 80s and stuff. Transition. We cannot be stay in there in one box. So that's why I am what I am. You know. So now I want to ask y'all fellas a question. What's your top 5 rap groups?
ooh, rap groups. Ooh. Who want to go first? I mean, yeah.
Go first.
Okay. I got 3 so far. I got Wu-Tang, um, the Locks, Dissep, 2 more. The Digital Underground, and what's the other? Damn, and NWA.
All right, cool. Next. Hold that thought. If any queens that want to join the panel, let me know through the chat, and I'll be more than happy to put you on. All right? Go ahead. Anybody can chime in now. Just want to throw that out.
Yeah, I got mine's very similar to my brother Sean. I got Wu-Tang number 1.
Yeah.
I got the Locks number 2. I got Dipset at number 3. I would say NWA number 4. And I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one. A lot of people ain't gonna like this one, but I had to go with Bone Thugs and Harmony for number 5.
Nah, I can respect that, man. Come on, man. Let me tell you. Wait, let me talk to Sonny. Sonny, you doing your history because if anybody know the history of Bone Thugs and Harmony, they got discovered by Eazy-E, the starting member of NWA. So you're doing your history right. Trust me. Like how JT was talking about, do your history. I'm fine with that pick. Cause you couldn't go wrong with Bone Thugs and Harmony back in the days. Because the first of the month is still an anthem for people, getting that check of the month.
Facts.
And plus, and before I go, ask other people, that Notorious Dogs is a fucking. When he did Biggie, nah, I was out of my goddamn mind.
Oh man, forget about that one. What about the Ruggish Bug? Oh man, we can take this all day.
Okay, I could listen to Toy Dogs all day. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, that was that man.
Yo, let me tell you,
Sonny, are you from New York? I gotta ask the question. Sonny, are you from New York?
I'm originally from Baltimore, man, but I'm living in VA right now.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause when you said Dipset, that show, I was like, wait a minute. Not too many people from outside of the New York, unless you're in the tri-state area, know about Dipset. So when you said that, it's like, damn, they really influenced people outside of the.
Dipset. No, Dipset did they thing, and Dipset now they know Dipset now.
No, I never said he did because I mean,
no, not you, right? No, I said you. I'm talking about in the chat.
Because it's one thing. I was surprised because one thing you can know the Locks, but once you know Dipset, because remember the Locks came a little in the mid '90s and it was good all the way to the 2000. Then Dipset took over, and then That's why like this had a good 3 or 4 year run, and people know the history of the Dipset. You understand? I'm not from Harlem. I'm from the Bronx, but I respected the group coming together. You know where they came from and did they thing. They made a style and they ran with that. You understand? Not too many groups had a style and they ran with it. You understand? With versatile rappers in it. So that's why when he said that, I had to ask, you from New York? 'Cause, me and She's Bay, are from New York. So that's why, and also JT yourself. So that's why I had to like really ask that question.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
We naming groups, right?
Yeah. Top hip hop groups.
A group could be two guys in it, by the way. So if you want to say like, Mobs Deep, that's for be example.
I'm gonna say Wu-Tang, The Lox, Mobb Deep, um, G Unit, and Dipset.
Ooh.
I'm not respecting G Unit. I know they the group. Listen. I can understand why you said G Unit, but
but G Unit came out some hits now.
Nah, they did. The Beg for Mercy is their best album, but still, only why I'm saying that is nothing against his pick, because my brother was a fan. He used to play all that fucking music all the time. So I remember all the hits. Right now, I could go right now and look on YouTube, Beg for Mercy. Man, let me not stop, man. He was a fan. He was a fan of 50 Cent, and they always listen to all their songs involuntary. So that's why, like, Lloyd Banks to me was the best rapper in that group. I'm sorry. And anybody disagree with me, we ain't talk after that.
Oh my god. Okay, it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, and OJ Swag, you took the words out of my goddamn mouth. Thanks for you. I'm sorry, let me type this first. Oh man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not gonna name the old groups because they transcended enough. I'm gonna shock your son. CL Smooth, Pete Rock.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Public Enemy, Tribe Called Quest. That's 3, right?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan. And 4. You know what? I was gonna go to Run DMC. I said they transcended, but you know what? The Lox. Very underrated hip hop group. Very underrated. All 3 of them, all around legends. Their delivery is hot. Each and every one of them, when they come with an album with CD, it went gold. But we always talk about Jadakiss, but we don't talk about Styles P and the other guy.
Shriek? Yeah, we don't talk about them like that.
We don't talk about P. Them motherfuckers are lethal. So those are my 5.
Well, let me bring a little history with the Lox, because anybody know out of New York, if you're not in the 5 big barrels, anything outside that, you kind of unknown. The Lox came from Yonkers. If anybody know where Yonkers is, that's a small part of town outside of the Bronx. And for them to make that noise from that particular area was amazing. I mean, it was amazing to see Jadakiss, Style P. I actually met Jadakiss in person because I met him twice. One when I was getting my football equipment for the first time, and I think it was 20 years old when I was getting my football equipment in a store called Frank's. He was in front of me, joking around, getting a gun and stuff like that. And I didn't recognize him. And the second time I met him, I was working in his building in the rich part of Yonkers, the rich area, because he still lived there to this day. And, we had a little small talk. He still do his music. It's like he's still a humble individual. Like him and Style P and them, they are still in the neighborhood. That's what makes it even more of why I respect these groups. Because Dipset is still in the neighborhood. You understand? They still in the tri-state area and stuff like that. They still live where they was raised and they could get back to the community, like how Mobs Deep did and Wu-Tang when they was out. You understand? That's why I give these groups more of of all around thing, not just the music, because they did more for the community as much as they did in the music.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
agree. I agree. Let me just say this real quick, but my favorite out the locks was always Styles P. Jadakiss is just seen as being, the commercial guy out the group. But my favorite has always been Styles. Always. My favorite was always Styles P. That's my guy.
Man, we still got that song today, man, by Star P. I get hot. I mean, that's still an anthem for anything. The video was dope. The lyrics. Style. Sharik is a still that dude, but he get overshined because of J Kidd and Style P style. You don't call Style P for no reason. You understand? Because at one point, I was saying to myself, who was the better rapper for each group? And I was saying, if you go to each group that was out back then, G Unit, Dipset, Locks, and there was another group. It wasn't a star. It wasn't the commercial rapper. It was like Style P, Lloyd Banks, Joel Santana. You know, the right hand man was better than the leader. If anybody agree with me or not, because those guys stood out with their own lyrics. And when he went solo, it was like, yo, why they even win the group in the first place? Styles P was that dude. You understand? Styles P was that dude. I have so much respect for him and what he do. He opened up a store not so long ago. I forgot where. Somewhere in the Bronx. He opened up a store like a health store. It looked like it's making good progress too, by the way.
Yeah, and a lot of people sleep on Sheik, but Sheik was the one who always knew the business side of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheik is the one who created D Block Studios.
Yeah.
He's the one who created D Block Records.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that about Sheik.
Yeah. That's true.
He created D Block Records. If it wasn't for Sheik, you won't have D Block Records. Sheik created the studio. He went and found the producers. He went and found the engineer. Even when they had a manager, it was through Sheik. So Sheik was always that dude that was in the background that handled a lot of the business. He got a lot of the business stuff done for the locks, especially after they basically left Rough Riders, but they still was in the deal with Puff and getting raped by Puff. A lot of stuff that they did independently was because of Sheik. A lot of people don't know that, but those guys is in multiple interviews saying that shit. Sheik is the businessman.
Well, you know what? A lot of people don't understand. Sheik is the oldest out of all of them too. He's the oldest out of all of them. That's why wherever you see Sheik, he always involved. He was the one 99. You can't do that. No.
Y'all remember J Hood?
Indeed.
J Hood, that was Sheik little man.
J Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all remember J Hood?
Yeah, they had a falling out.
Yeah, that was Sheik little man.
Yeah.
Sheik put him on. He was under Sheik. That's why J Hood had most of his gripes was with Sheik. A lot of the artists that was signed to D Block, a lot of their gripes was with Sheik. That's because Sheik is the one who put them on. Because Styles and Jada, they was never really around like that. Like in the neighborhood, far as the hood and having dudes around and all of that is orchestrated by Sheik. All of that. All of that type of stuff. Now, Styles, he's the one who got them on that health. He got them health conscious. Because what he started doing, him and his wife, they opened up juice bars in the hood.
Definitely did.
And they got everybody on their health shit. That's Styles. He got everybody on their health awareness type of shit. But a lot of dudes don't understand who Sheik is. Sheik is like, you see how Rockefeller had Jay-Z Dame Dash, and they had Kareem Biggs. Sheik is the Biggs of the group. Jadakiss will be the Jay-Z of the group, and Styles will be the Dame Dash of the group. But the secret silent partner who know all the business and getting money and people really don't know about and all that, that was Sheik.
I got a question for you, JT. It's gonna be a tough one though.
Give it to me.
All
Never
right,
mind enough.
active rappers right now. I'll say let's go with top. Let's start with top three active rappers right now.
When you mean
Rihanna?
okay, when you mean active, they had like a recent album or put out recent hits. Active.
Pretty much, yeah, active right now. Like you know, what I mean, because well, a lot of the old ones are active. Like you know, some of the old ones are active, but I'm talking about people who you hear now. You turn on the radio right now, you're liable to hear some of these people.
Okay, okay, okay.
Um, three?
Three, just three, because it's hard.
I really don't listen to this bullshit. Rap.
That's why it's hard.
Yeah, you that's some bullshit, fam. Fuck you up.
Yeah. Damn.
You asked me, right, son?
Oh, that's for everybody.
Well, let
But
me go first. Let me go first since I'm the youngest out of these guys, out of you guys.
boo,
No offense.
boo.
And I have a younger brother, so I know a little bit. Are we gonna say rappers? I want to say mainstream rapper that you could hear. There's a young guy named Young NBA. What? That's one. We have another rapper right now named Little Baby. Trust me, the name's gonna get worse. And what's another one? I want to say Lil Yachty, just for the hell of it. Oh yeah, one rapper that you guys should listen to. He's a little more lyrical for a white boy. Lil Dicky, he's pretty good. I think you should listen to him.
Oh boy. I take a shot. I take a shot, man.
I can't listen to nobody named Little Dicky. That's some weird shit. That's some weird shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Little Dicky, I can't listen to him.
I'm trying, man. You know,
I don't
I'm
care
trying.
what he has to say. His name is Little Dicky. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm
Hey,
saying,
I
yeah,
think
man. He sound like a little dick boy nursery rhyme, motherfucker. I'm
well,
just
now he's actually pretty good. Listen, the name is funny, I know, but it's close to his real name, so we can't get
right,
mad with that.
right. Little dick, yo. Right. Come on.
Do you remember any of his bars? Let me get one of his bars. He said.
Listen, we're not gonna go there, man. He's pretty okay. Just you should check him out. Out of all the rappers right now, just check him out if you have the courage to do it.
It was the reason why I asked this question too.
Well, I'm gonna say currently it's still a lot of the guys that have been around for a little minute. So my top three right now will be I'm gonna say Jay-Z.
Jay-Z have not rapped in a long time.
Um he just dropped the album, bro, not too long ago.
You talk
And
about you talk about a year ago, 2 years ago.
yeah,
No.
the 444 album.
The one that have Otis on it. I mean, not Otis. The OJ story.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay, we okay.
That I'm gonna say Jay, I'm gonna say Rick Ross, and I'm gonna say J. Cole. J. Cole, it's a toss-up between J. Cole and Meek. Because
That's a good one.
I'm not really a Drake fan. So that's why I didn't put Drake in there. But Drake in there somewhere. But my top three right now, Jay-Z, Rick Ross, J. Cole or Meek.
Okay. Okay. I get my top three.
Yeah.
Top three is Meek, Rick Ross, T.I.
Ah, I got the same as Sheep Stay Sleep, man. Exact same.
Mm.
The exact same. And the only reason why I didn't put Drake in there is because I don't he seems to be more active and not writing his own materials.
You're definitely right about that one because his new album Scorpion ain't that good.
But he got some joints. If you listen to it,
I
whether
mean,
he
he
writing them or not, he be saying some stuff in it. And I'm not talking about the joints that he be singing on. He's singing to you. You know what I mean? Because I don't like him singing to me.
yeah, I love when people say that shit. Like he's
You
singing
know
to
what
me.
I
I don't
mean?
want him to sing it to me.
But he got some joints. He got some joints that he be saying some stuff on. But I don't I don't I don't respect him because you know he's not writing a lot of his own material. But then again, a lot of rappers aren't.
Yeah, that's why when we go back to the MM conversation, he's one of the few people that write his own raps.
That's facts.
It may
Oh
sound crazy,
yeah.
but
Oh, and a famous ghostwriter, Styles P, known for writing a lot of people's hits.
Oh yeah, and you know what though? I was listening to Ed Lover podcast like 2 years ago. Do you know that Craig G be ghostwriter of battle rappers?
No, I didn't know that one.
Craig G, yeah. Matter of fact, KRS and Jadakiss was on the same podcast. He wrote a line for this guy named A Pot, something like that, and help him win some some battle rap. Yeah, Craig G.
All right. What about? All right, got another question. Top three, top three albums all times.
top three
Hip
albums
hop.
all time.
Yep, hip hop.
Ooh,
Yo, Sonny, we gonna fight, man. On the real, man. You gonna throw your hands up, yo. You gonna throw your hands up.
I'll definitely
It's
say
hard to
this.
pick. No, but see, this is now, Sonny. Let me get this straight. It could be either era, right?
Either era, but
Okay.
you know, if you go back, you know, it has to be something classic. It has to be something that you know. For instance, like if you will go by a song, we still hear Tupac songs and Biggie songs to this day. Like we got timeless songs that they will still play on the radio.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But albums, you know what I mean? A album that you can just go back to and be like, and, you know what I mean? And still listen to it and still pop it in your car and still bang it, you know? Yeah.
So let me go first. I'll go first for this one. One, you said top three albums, right? Like of all time, right? Whatever album you want to pick up.
Indeed. It could be group. It could be group too.
Okay, the
Or it
first
can.
one.
You said
Okay,
no? Okay,
That's it.
no, no group.
I'm saying it can, right?
Yeah, it can be groups.
Okay.
okay. One I would definitely still listen to this day is American Most by Ice Cube. American Most Wanted by Ice Cube. That's one. We also doing groups. Oh, shit. Give me a minute with this one. This one's gonna take. This is gonna take a few minutes with this one. Uh, hmm. Okay, come back with me. Cause I gotta get two more. Come back for me. Come back.
Anybody else can go.
Top 3 albums. My favorite of all time, I'm gonna have to say Life After Death. Um, I'm gonna have to say We Are the Streets, the Locks' first album,
Oh shit. Fuck.
and um Styles P first album, Gangsta and the Gentleman.
Mm,
Damn,
mm.
damn, you took two of my shit. Jesus.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Damn, you took two of my shit.
Okay,
Okay.
I got another one. I got another one. A very underrated album coming up from a young artist at this time. I want to say it's called Chicken and Beer from Ludacris when he first came out, and a very underrated. Cause we just saying favorite. A very underrated Country Grammar from Nelly. Still to this day, I think this is his best album he had.
Oh, and you know what? And go more. You know it went diamond a year and a half ago too.
You serious?
Yes. When
So
you went
people,
diamond,
so
it went
people still,
diamond a year and a half ago. Yes.
so people still buying his first album.
Yes.
That's why I told people.
No,
I
no, no,
even
no, 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 not that one. Nellyville. It was Nellyville. I'm sorry.
okay, wow. But I still think Country Grammar was his best album because all his best hits is on there, if I'm not mistaken. Especially with his F.
That album was classic, bro. I forgot about that.
Man,
That album was classic.
I still talk about that still to this day, man, because that made Nelly career. Because he had almost 5 number one hits from that shit. Air Force One. What's the other song? It's Getting Hot in Here. Man, I can still continue on with that album, man.
Man.
Nellyville was a good repeat to build his career. Like Nellyville was his second album was building his career. You know, that's why Nelly was growing when he had his team was getting big. St. Louis, he put St. Louis on the map and got artists coming from there, you know, representing. Because he started. Then Changi came out. Then the young kid named Huey came out. So he started that pioneer for the St. Louis community. You understand?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That album was classic, bro. Like, I remember, like, that shit just brought back memories. Like, I remember me and my mans used to go crazy in the club with females off It's Getting Hot in Here. Niggas start taking their shirts off. Man, it used to get crazy off that song, man.
Man, Sheep Stay Sleep, man. Let me tell you about another song he did. Let me talk about another song he did a couple years after that. You remember the song he did with Murphy Lee and them called Tip Drill?
Oh my God. Lord
have mercy.
And then after that, he drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
The tail fell. Oh my God. And then he made the clothing line Apple Bottom. Forget it, man. Nelly. Oh man, your sheep. You know what you talking about, boy.
Cult classics right there, bro. Like those, man. Like that album, Country Grammar, like that shit, man. Like like you said, them songs on that album, like Air Force Ones, man, he had people down south wearing Air Force Ones.
Exactly, heavy.
Back then, Air Force Ones was a New York thing. Yeah. People wasn't wearing that down south. People wasn't wearing them in the Midwest. That was a New York thing. That was a New York thing, man. We got wearing Uptowns from Harlem dudes. Harlem in the Bronx. That's why they were called Uptowns, because you had to be from Uptown.
You know your history.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like that dude, man, Nelly had a lot of hits, bro. And another person you named too that I always forget, and I don't know why, is Ludacris. Ludacris is a lyrical monster.
Yes,
he is. He's a murderer.
Talk about lyrics? Luda's a monster.
Very underrated.
Very underrated is not even the word. They don't give him the props. This guy he can have fun without even being serious. That's how Ludacris is so damn good. The chicken and beer. I mean, that little Chris was having fun. He was just doing whatever he wanted. Then when he started getting deeper, he started being patient with his flow. He started giving the better delivery. Like if the chicken beer Louis Chris was here today, he'd still be hot. But he mature. When I mean he mature, he mature. He figured out the business side of it. He said, you know what I mean, coping my style into society. And I mean, Ludacris today, man, I'm sorry, man. If he was just a little better of a battle rapper, he'd be he to me. If we talk about Grace, Ludacris is in my top 15 of greatest rapper all time. He is in my top 15. He'll be in a lot of people's top 15. Underrated. He's definitely top 20, but he's in my top 15 because the stuff the hits he brings, the song. Who put a song called "Get Out of My Way" and "Stand Up"? I could always talk about those two songs alone. He made sure he let you know when he's in the club. When I'm in the club, stand up. Who forgets that?
Okay, Sonny,
Yeah, man.
you're not
Yeah,
gonna last.
yeah. I will say before that, the song that he made talking about them shoes, man. We call them DCs back then. We was wearing it way before he had that song in. So like to us, he was late. So we was right there with y'all NYC. But yeah, so my three maybe a little I'm maybe a little biased, but I'm gonna say Illmatic. It's my number one. Um, Biggie first joint, and for number three, I'm gonna go with Built for Cuban Links.
Mm.
Ooh, yo, that now you know what? I'm gonna go better. I'm
Oh,
not
Mm.
you.
I'm not going old school. The Predator, Ice Cube,
Ooh. He went there.
Ice,
He went there.
Ice Cream Man, Master P.
We're waiting for the third
Ooh,
one. We definitely waiting for the third one.
the third one is hard. Let me see. I'm gonna throw in
I got a question after this for once everybody done. Have you guys
um
really thinking
the third one, Blueprint.
the
Take
original
it.
blueprint? The original
The
one?
original, the original Blueprint. Yes.
Mm. Now, since everybody, Sonny, hold on, Sonny, I got you. Now, since we always talk about albums, favorite artists, can we all talk about your favorite disc record of all time?
Mm.
I got three on top of my head. I got three on top of my head. Matter of fact, let me start it off since I put out the question. I got Vaseline for Ice Cube, How to Rob for 50 cents. And the third one that I got, I'm even gonna take it old school with LL Cool J. One, two, three.
Oh, you talking about with cannabis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But cannabis though. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Cannabis came out with that took LL career to a next level.
It did. But those are my three disc records.
Man, that's a tough one right there, Brethren. Gosh almighty, mighty oh gosh. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna go out on a limb with this one, man. I'm gonna say my man Pusha T, you know what I mean, for what he just did to Drake. You know what I mean? Because that was real disrespectful. So I'm gonna say Pusha T for that one. I'm gonna go with I agree with you. No Vaseline. That was hard. And wow, I'm gonna go a little dark, man. I'm gonna go with Jada Kiss, man, and Beans, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Jada Kiss and Beans, yo.
Ain't nothing wrong. I say, hey, you favorite.
All right, she's Stay Sleep.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say second round knockout Cannabis.
Mm.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say man, this is a hard question. Um I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the Drake diss when he dissed Meek. What was the name of it? What was the name of the Drake diss when he dissed Meek?
When you talk about the trigger
That
figure, I know you're talking about. Damn, I forgot the
yeah,
name
I
of it.
forgot the name of it. Yeah, that joint. And I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to say the Animal freestyle when Jadakiss was dissing 50.
You talk about checkmate.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I was check.
man.
Yes.
Mm.
You took my first one, dog.
Oh,
Hey.
I swear, I was going to say checkmate if nobody was going to bring it up, just to throw that one in. Ooh, I like that one.
Okay, it's my
Rat
turn.
ass nigga, you an animal.
Oh God, this is gonna be hard. I don't know where to start. I said that this record with KRS with the Juice Crew.
Okay. Okay.
I said that. When Nas killed Jay-Z with
Oh,
Stillmatic, he killed him. I'm
yeah, he
sorry.
did. He did.
Okay. Yo, I used to almost get into fights with that. They say, yo, nah, he killed them. He killed him. Grab yourself a gun. What kind of hit? I said, get the, yo, man. That's two. Oh, man. The third one. That's going to be hard, though, because I said Jada Kiss when he dissed 50 Cent.
Yeah, checkmate.
Yeah, that's my three.
That was a good one, yo.
But we can't forget the other joint though. When Styles and Jada killed 50, Miss
Oh,
Jackson.
yeah, right. Oh,
Oh,
Classic.
oh, why you went
Classic.
there?
you
Why
know
you
I'm
what?
went there?
sorry, Miss
Right.
Jackson.
Let me tell you the ones who was really from New York. When that happened, New York stands still.
Saying still wasn't even a word.
He killed
Killed them.
killed him. We killed that boy.
Yeah, 50
They
shut the fuck up
slaughtered
after
him.
that. He shut the fuck up after
Yeah,
that.
they slaughtered him. They slaughtered him.
You know, checkmate was good enough. He said, "Nah, you thought I was done."
Uh-huh. Why can't you be man enough to tell
Now,
me where you
yeah.
coming from?
Now there is one diss record that I think 50 Cent won that I think Fat Joe has opportunity never followed it up.
I mean, I thought How to Rob was 50 best, this record. I mean, he was dissing a lot of people in the industry when he was first coming out. I
Yeah,
still find that still favorite.
that was 1999, but he was like he was independent at that time.
But I mean, that was the 50 I would love to see when his career would have went up because he was like reckless. That was the reckless 50. Now he's like commercial power, other bullshit.
Got
And
a tough another tough one.
we cannot forget about Ja Rule though.
Which one?
The old Ja.
I mean, after 50 did that diss record on him, he didn't respond to that. Well, it wasn't good enough in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, you got to hit the diss record with Ice Cube diss Sugar Hill. I mean, not Sugar Hill, Cypher Hill.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing about that record too. That almost caused a race riot too. The black against the brown in Cali. Facts.
Top 3 female rappers, man.
All time.
All time.
All right. I'm gonna do like this. MC Light. Missy Elliott. This one's gonna be a tricky one. This one's gonna be tricky. Trina, when she was in her prime.
Okay. Fine.
He said,
Go ahead, JT.
You talk about dick all the time. Always one in the mouth and shit.
Well, what the hell did Kim talk about all the time? Kim was doing the same shit. Don't even sweat.
I always want to talk to the dick mic, man.
Listen, Kim, Foxy Brown, they all did the same thing. Stop it. If we gonna really go out,
no, crazy.
I'm crazy.
Kim got skills.
Nah. There's a song. Well, Sonny, you better jump in, Sonny, because there was a song that she wrote about Biggie that she was fucking him. We all know them.
That's what, so you think?
Come on. What about that song with Cisco? How many senators get to sit on my? Get out of here, fucking about my neck, my back. Get out of here with this, huh?
You think Trina could fuck with Little Kid Lyric?
They about the same.
No, they're not.
They're about the same.
No.
They're about the same.
No.
They about the same.
No.
They are about the same.
I don't agree with that one though.
I know you don't agree with that one. Because Trina's underrated. Trina's underrated. Okay, I forgot. Listen, let's go. Let's ask everybody around because I know somebody's gonna miss this one female. Please, everybody, say your pick. We'll go back to this one. JT.
Huh?
Who's your 3?
My 3? MC Light.
Of course.
I could say Queen Latifah, but I can't. Her longevity, to me, it wasn't long enough. So I had to say Missy Elliott. And I'm going to say Little Kim.
Okay, you won't be wrong about that. Sonny, go ahead.
Let me see, man. I'm gonna go weird, or not weird, but different. I'm gonna go. What was her name? I'm gonna go Rod Digger.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Bahamadia.
Oh yeah, Philly, yeah, we forgot about her. Underrated legend, yes.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out on a limb with this one, man. I'm gonna say Lauryn Hill.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's just mine. You know what I mean? I was trying to stay away from. I could have took the easy route and been like, you know what I mean? Foxy Brown, Little Kim, you know.
Foxy Brown?
Indeed.
You hear this?
Foxy Brown?
Indeed.
You hear this? So what? You say she's not... Here we go.
That Jay-Z wrote most of her shit. I mean, Nas.
So you say Biggie was the right Little Kim? Don't start that now. Don't start that now.
He wrote her shit. What are you talking about?
She wrote majority, but Biggie was in her ear. Get the hell out of here. Because even the movie showed that he wrote some lyrics.
Yeah, but
Sonny, cut it off, Sonny. Tell him cut it off. He's getting old timers right now, man. Talking like that.
Biggie did write a lot of that, yo.
You're talking like you do. You act like Biggie didn't wrote none of that song.
And they put that in the movie.
Exactly. After he finished banging her. Sleep State Bay, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, first, before I name my 3, yeah, if see me and JT, we from Brooklyn, so we like Kim. On one of Kim's albums, listen, on one of Kim's albums, the intro of the album, she was playing Biggie talking in an interview, and he said what he loved about Kim was she writes her own shit.
Thank you.
Big never wrote for her. What
Wait, wait,
Big
wait.
did was, what Biggie did was he influenced her to be a lot more sexual. He
Right.
influenced her to talk about sucking dick and all that. Cause she
Mm-hmm.
wasn't rapping like that at first.
No, she
He
wasn't.
told her to rap like that because sex sells because she's a woman.
Mhm.
Big influenced her to rap the way she rapped, but Big said it out his mouth. He never wrote for her. She wrote her own shit.
Oh shit.
Listen,
But
listen. She look like a
that
China doll now because of that bullshit. But go ahead. What's your top three?
all right. My top three females of all time, I'm gonna have to say is gonna be Lauryn Hill, um, Little Kim, and Remy.
Yeah.
Okay, good picks. But there was one female that we all forgot that we didn't give her enough respect.
Who
Hey,
that?
hold on for a
Who
second, yo.
forgot?
I
We
gotta,
we
I gotta, I gotta give a shout out to that list right there because I
that was
think
dope.
that was the best
Yeah.
one gave so
But
far.
but what about Eve? Everybody forgot about Eve.
Eve is Eve. Eve is the truth, but I don't think she's one of the best females though.
Oh, you bugging? She's better than Foxy
I don't
Brown.
think so.
She's better than Foxy Brown. She's
Well,
up
I
there
can,
with Kim.
I can kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I can kind of agree with her
Yeah.
being
We
better than
agree.
Foxy,
Yeah, we kind of agree with
but
that. But Eve
I
did not
don't
have
really,
a long career. I mean, she didn't have like a sudden impact of the other rapper that we named. I'm saying like within
yeah.
Rough Riders, yeah. That now we talking about New York. I mean, she had the streets, but
She's from
somewhat.
Philly. She had Philly. She
I mean,
had Philly pretty good.
I mean the streets, but I'm just saying, yo, come on, let's be honest. When she came
Uh,
out, right?
Right.
Mama Mia, I mean, she had the streets.
I
Mama Mia
really,
had the streets. He did not really have the streets.
one thing somebody y'all kept naming that I don't agree with is I don't really. What I liked about Missy, I liked the fact that she was very creative
Yeah.
and different.
Exactly.
That's what I liked about Missy because she was very, very creative. But as far as rapping wise, I never saw her to be one of the dopest females, MC wise. But creativity and pushing the culture forward, as far as because Missy brought a lot of different shit to what we see in these female videos now. Like when you see dances and um weird scenes and shit like that, that all came from Missy. Missy was doing that shit first. Just like on the male side of the game, who brought that weird shit was Ludacris. That's what I loved about Luda. Cause his videos was so dope.
Yeah, it definitely was. Having a midget hanging from my necklace.
Yeah, like he was very creative. And that's what I liked about Missy. But she's not one of my favorite MC wise.
Well, this is not your top three, by the way, but okay.
Hey, Missy was a beast though, yo. She wrote she wrote a lot of hits, man.
Man, remember that song she had with Nas and them with Hot Boys?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all have our opinion, but understand this: we all know the game. So these conversations is what we have to have at the end of the day as black men to create better
Oh,
quality and stuff like that.
hold
But
that
but
thought.
but
And I
but
forgot about the Nikki said nobody is going to say Ross and Shantae.
Oh,
But
oh
but
yeah.
hold on. But who wrote her lyrics?
mm,
We're not gonna start that because I still believe Biggie wrote a few lyrics for Lil Kim, regardless of what you two say, because you guys from Brooklyn. That's why I swear
God,
he wrote
he
something.
did.
He wrote
Little Kim
something.
wrote.
He wrote
Little
something.
Kim
Anybody,
wrote.
man, I'm going down and fight with this. I don't care. He wrote
Oh no!
something.
See,
It's
Ray,
like
see that you want
listen,
to
listen,
put that
listen, listen.
me. He just lives in Brooklyn. She wrote her own shit, like
I don't
she was
believe
saying.
100.
The sexy part, the
I think she
sexy
wrote.
part. That's what Biggie influenced her. She wrote her own shit. Come on.
Man, first of all, she don't even know how to ride a dick. That was number one. But that's
Get
why I know.
what?
That's why I know Biggie wrote some
God
of those
so
shit,
mighty.
man.
What?
God so mighty.
Listen, I'm telling
Right.
you like this.
Yo,
Si- the- the-
we. Come on,
Listen, let's keep it real. Most of these female artists, present and now, had help from men. They don't want to admit to it, but they had help and their career got better. If it was for Timberland making those great beats for Missy Elliott, she would not be the person she is today. Let's keep it real. Let's
No,
keep it real.
that's not true. Because Missy Elliott wrote a lot of hits before Timberland, before she even met Timberland.
No, I'm saying beats. I ain't say write it. I'm saying if the beats didn't help those songs, like you said earlier, when some flows don't go with the beats, it's like it throw off the person lyrics.
Right.
In my opinion, if Timbaland didn't influence his music, his music into her words, it wouldn't have been as creative, like how She-Bay said, to give her the image that Missy Elliott is today. Let's keep it real. Come on, Sonny, you know what I'm talking about. It was one way, it was one style Missy Elliott did until she got team up with Timbaland, and it just her career exploded.
And I'm gonna go one thing better. When she was with 702, she wrote some of 702 shit.
Yeah. Yep. She wrote a lot of Aaliyah shit.
Yeah, Aaliyah shit too.
She basically wrote a lot of Tweet shit when Tweet first came out.
Say
She
that.
wrote Tweet whole album.
Say that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Missy was a beast, but since you saying that Biggie could have wrote some of Kim shit, can we say that Pun wrote some of Remy shit?
Oh yeah, definitely. At least he was behind her in the studio. He had to be somewhere.
Exact. He did the same thing Biggie was doing for Kim. He influenced her.
But
He ain't write no bars for her. He influenced Remy because Remy wrote her own shit. Fat Joe always said that.
Right.
They never wrote no bars for Remy. Never. Remy wrote her own shit. But I do agree with you. The male influence definitely helped them. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's like right now. Pap is the one that's really behind Remy's image now, because remember when Remy first came out, she was straight gutter. She wasn't rapping about love and showing her body and being provocative and all of that. That's because of Papoose. That's because of Pap. So now Remy is damn near a sex symbol. She the one who got dudes loving brown skinned women again.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because Remy was always bad to me, even when she was rough.
Yeah.
My wife from the Bronx. I love Bronx chicks. For real. Especially when they brown skin.
I love my Brooklyn chicks.
I love, you know what I'm saying? I always love Remy. And I always thought she looked good. But I used to always say, damn, why she so rough? But when she came home and took them clothes off, I said, oh my God, I knew she was bad. I just was like, wow. But that's because of Pap. Papoose bought that out of her.
Listen, I understand where you guys coming from, and you guys are right. Okay, let me get off the Biggie wrote for Kim. Kim has a great, successful career. Her best album, Hardcore, still to this day I will listen to. Listen. There was one song I couldn't listen to without like, damn, why I'm not next to Kim trying to fuck the shit out of her. She had that type of influence on a young man like my damn self. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That album, Hardcore, best album she produced, and I like Kim. I like Kim. Don't get me wrong. Kim is one of those MCs that she evolutionized for the women today. She's definitely have to get credit, just like her MC like Roxanne, those type of MCs. You get what I'm saying?
And also,
I totally agree.
Also, man, look, I don't know if y'all remember Pink Friday, man. Lil Kim went in on your girl Nikki.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Oh
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
She
Definitely. She
little Kim
bodied
was
her.
little Kim was gonna get beat up earlier by Cardi B that war show, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yo, you
Yo,
know what's crazy? It's crazy that we talking about Kim and Nicki, because if it wasn't for Kim, there'd be no Nicki. Who do
definitely
you
not.
think she modeled herself after? Little Kim.
Yeah, but she
Facts.
Down
ain't.
to the album cover with her licking the lollipop, showing her, her vagina print and all that. She got that from Kim.
But she don't look like no damn child doll and all that shit. But yeah, it's gonna happen sooner or later.
Well, yeah, Kim do look like a blow up doll now. She do.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. Kim
She
was
look
looking
messed up,
the
man.
hardcore Kim. That album cover that was the best one. I think she should have kept her looks, but she had people. No matter of fact, the best one she looked when she had the last single before the Pink Friday. The Put the Lighters Up. You remember that? She looked
Yeah.
perfect there. She looked
Hmm.
perfect there, but I don't know. Somebody's in her head telling she ugly and shit. Oh no, she looked like a damn China doll. It's sad how she did her shit like that.
Nah, that's really what happened though, bro. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of dudes, she started messing with a lot of rich white guys, man. And they like women to be cookie cutter, you know. So she used to get her image and stuff switched up to try to please these types of dudes. That's why she got plastic surgery, all that type of stuff, man. Biggie the only guy who ever really accepted Kim for who she was. So
Yeah,
after Big died, man,
she got fucked
she
up.
lost her way. Yeah, she lost her way.
But you heard about the Faith Hill, Faith Evans marrying Stevie J? That's some corny shit right there.
Yeah, that's grimy. That's
That's
grimy.
grimy. I knew Stevie J
That's
was a
mad
grimy
grimy.
dude. I knew he was a grimy dude, but I didn't know he was that grimy.
Yeah, I ain't know he was dirt. I knew he was a dirt bag, but
I didn't know he was
he's
that dirty.
he's
Like,
yeah, he's a low motherfucker.
and
He
niggas,
really is.
and nobody checked him for that. Like, it's one thing. Like nobody checked this dude for that, and I didn't understand that. Like, how you don't check this dude for that? He worked with Biggie closely when he was coming up, and then you're gonna fuck his wife. Regardless of what Big did to Faith, that's between them, and they work on it. Whatever. You don't do that. You don't marry a dead woman wife, a dead man wife. You're supposed to let that go. You can't even control your own marriage. That you went to different females like it was nothing, and you're gonna just do him like that? That's crazy. I would have whooped his ass if I was Biggie's friend. He had to get it. He had to come see me. You feel me?
Hey, hey, Chief, stay asleep. I got a question for you, man.
What's up, bro?
Um, During the time of Biggie death, man, where were you and what effect did it have on you?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I cried, man. Big was, you know, growing up, man. Big, Big gave me a lot of confidence. Being a big guy, he gave me a lot of confidence. So when he died, I cried, man, because I was still young. I didn't really understand. And I had a chance to actually go to his block where they was throwing a party for him when I was little, because my mom's she worked in Clinton Hills at that time, and me and my mom had got off the train. We was walking to her job, and they was circling his block, St. James. They was circling his block, with his casket and stuff like that. I got a chance to meet Shaheem. I saw a lot of rappers out there that day. I saw Mary J. Blige. People was out there bugging out. People was crying. You had people having a party. But that affected me a lot, man. Cause Big was one of my idols growing up. Big was my dude, man. And a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know too that, Biggie was very smart. A
Very
lot of
smart.
people never looked at that. He
No.
was highly intelligent. Biggie was an A student
Yeah.
before he,
Went to the
started
streets.
doing what he was doing in the streets. He was an A student. Biggie actually in the beginning stood for BIG, stood for books instead of guns. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what the acronym BIG stood for: books instead of guns.
Yeah.
So Big
Yeah,
was my dude, man.
that she just subscribed to me a few hours ago. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciate. Welcome to the Darkness family. And so could I ask that question, or that just for she stay sleep? So,
Indeed, answer the question, bro.
when
That's
Biggie passed
for
away,
everybody in the panel.
yeah, when Biggie passed away, I was going on 31, and that hurt me because what Biggie mean a lot to me as a dark skinned man. That it was cool to be dark skinned because in New York at that time, the dark skinned man was not really known. You know, it was like a cultural, it was like a cultural chaos. And really, as she stay sleep, no, when Biggie lived in St. James Place, I was raised like 4 minutes from it. I was raised in Atlantic Terminal. They call that the term. So when he passed, it hurt me for a minute because Biggie was Brooklyn. Biggie was New York. You know, he actually let me know that you dark skin, you can make it. Look at me. And he was never afraid to talk to you. He was never afraid, like, oh, fuck that. We from Brooklyn, man, represent. You know? And like she stay asleep. It hurt, man. It hurt. And at the time, I was married. I was going on 2 years, man. I hurt, you know, I never really drink Old Gold, but for Biggie, I drunk Old Gold and I took it to the head twice. And
Damn.
twice. Almost back to back. And big, and then you know at that time that you know she stayed sleep knew, you know, in Brooklyn, Old Gold and private stock of the beer, that was big. That's all we drunk. We drunk other beer, but private stock and Old Gold. And so I remember that I actually went on St. James Place to sit on his step and just cried because I lost a brother and I lost something that is bigger. Now I know JC came along. I get it. We get it. But to me, Brooklyn was not the same after that. Was it? Just wasn't.
Well, me, man,
That's true. That's true.
I was in VA. I was in VA then. As a matter of fact, I was about a 10-minute walk from where I am now. And I was sitting on this little picnic table, this little spot over here. And one of my homeboys, his name was Tony, he passed away. But anyway, he came running to the picnic table because he was from Brooklyn himself. You know what I mean? He came to the picnic table and we was chilling. We was doing our thing. And he came and told us, he came and broke the news to us. And I was like, what? I thought he was playing. So then he was like, come on. They talking about on the news. So we ran to his house and sure enough, it's on the news. You know what I mean? So like I got sad. You know what I mean? We all were sad because Biggie even down here in VA, Biggie affected us down here too. You know what I mean? We were all bumping Biggie. You know what I mean? So like that was back when they was talking that East Coast versus West Coast type stuff. You know what I mean? It had us riled up down there too. You know what I mean?
I bet it did, Sonny, because back, right after Big died, or matter of fact, yeah, right after Biggie, right after Biggie died, I had moved to Virginia. I used to live in Richmond. I got a lot of family out in Richmond too. And
Mm-hmm.
I went to middle school in Richmond. And you know, I met some females that I was in school with, and we became real cool. Shit, they were like my best friends. And I was a Biggie fanatic. So I used to always rep Big, and they used to always put me on the phone. Cause back then when you were a teenager, you be on the phone all night and shit. They used to always three-way they homeboy who was a Pac fan, and we used to go at it for hours
I could
about
imagine.
who was better. For hours, I'm talking about for hours.
I hope you hit him
Because
with
and
that.
and
Oh,
you,
go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead, bro. What you were saying?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Continue. I'll tell you after.
All right, nah, but it was that East Coast versus West Coast shit. Like dudes on the East Coast really took that shit serious. Like we really was serious about Big, man. And dudes like, cause I noticed in VA, there's a lot of Pac fans. Lot like Tupac was loved, man. They love Pac down there. And I used to go at it with dudes, man. I used to always tell niggas he'll never be better than Biggie. All types of shit, man. Like I used to talk hella shit.
It's funny you said that, man. I had a lot of debates too. You know what I mean? The same debates between Biggie and Tupac. But I don't want to cut out the brother thought. Go ahead, brother Sean.
Well, being from the Bronx, we're not really fans of other barrels outside of us. But Biggie was definitely an influence to a lot of people in the Bronx. Just as like, they was fan of Big Pun, we was fan of Biggie's. We didn't say it, but we gave him respect. His death, I was like 7 years old when he died. I didn't know too much of his death because, it was like so quick. It was on the news. And I'm still like trying to rank my head about like what really happened, like what's transpired. You're a 7 year old, your parents don't tell you what death is, but you have an understanding what's death. You understand? And to go fast forward a couple of years after that, I found his last album in my house, Life After Death. And I was like, wait a minute, this is his last album. And I played it on my CD at the time, it was a CD player. And I was bumping to all his music, all every song from first to second, just listen to it. Everything. I'm like, damn, this is what he had to offer? Imagine if he was still alive. You understand? Like, I was like, damn, he offered this much, and it had me thinking, like, yo, it's like his influence was very powerful. Not just his music, just him as an individual for the city of Brooklyn. You understand? Because we had our own, Messiah when we had, growing up, with the artists, in our barrel. But Biggie was just something different. You had your Jay-Z's coming up and all that. But Biggie was just different. Biggie holds some weight that nobody could explain unless you had to live in Brooklyn. He gave people from Brooklyn hope to be better than what he was, have an opportunity, get an education, become something. That was Biggie. You may not heard too much in his lyrics, but you had to buy the album to understand his whole concept. He wanted people to be better. He wanted his people to get out of there. You understand? It was a persona at one point, but he spoke the truth in it. So that's where I got my, understanding from when I was listening to Biggie. So yeah.
Yeah, I know for me that go to Tupac Shakur, because Tupac's one of my favorites. Like and I want your brothers to go to when she stay sleep interviewed me in the winter of the last year. I was talking about my life, and I was talking about the Black Panthers, and I identified with Tupac Shakur, the late great Tupac Shakur, and the late great Biggie Smalls. But I'm gonna talk about Tupac, that he stand for some for our people, and being around the Black Panthers when I was young, I had that universal political believe us as melanin people to always learn about the system, always stand up against the oppressor. And when Tupac passed, I heard too. And I know it was like the East Coast, West Coast, but I'm talking about culturally. It's like I lost a brother. It's like I lost somebody that identified the struggle that I had to overdo. I think all of us brothers on here had to overdo. But as a black man, I was proud to say I'm proud to see Tupac Shakur the way he stand up against the system. Even the system had let him down, had let us down all the time. And so understand for me personally, I seen witness, I can say witness, but Tupac Shakur got shot up in 96, less than a year later, 97. Biggie Small passed. And for me personally, it took a lot out of me because for me, again, as a black man, they always strive to be in the community. They always strive, listen, you don't have to be in those streets, man. You can make your own. But they always say, you got to come back and serve our community. And for like, Tupac Shakur had that effect on me, and even go back and be part of, the Black Panther family when I was younger. And then Biggie, me, born and raised in Brooklyn, and to be witnessed it, shook his hand and talked to him a few minutes and make me feel, yo, we Brooklyn, we win. If you always know, when he get his award, he said, Brooklyn, we did it. And he always said, New York, we did it. And by those two great men died viciously like that. It took a lot of hip hop, but us as a people, we still didn't recover. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Anybody can chime in if they want.
Well, I would love to continue this things with you guys, but I gotta call it at night. I gotta handle some business. But JT, thank you for bringing me on the panel.
No doubt.
And I appreciate you guys for talking. Hey, I love being here. Anytime I'm available, please don't hesitate to get me.
Appreciate you, Ray Zone. Good
Yeah.
looking, bro.
Wait, no, wait. Don't leave yet. I got my hold up.
I'm still here.
Got my dessert. Pull it out here. I'm telling y'all people, I know y'all in YouTube be looking at y'all be copying my flows, man. Y'all better stop doing that. I'm stop calling y'all out. Y'all be copying for my flows, yo. Y'all be stop doing that. Y'all be seeing y'all. You want to pay homage? Ain't nothing wrong. Pay homage to the but don't stop fronting, yo. Acting like you be doing this. I be doing this for a long time, yo. I'm U-Haul. I keep on moving, dog. Fuck that. Y'all be fronting on YouTube. I ain't saying nothing though. But this is now.
Wait, those are glazed donuts?
This is glazed donuts. But I'm gonna tell you what's inside, what I did to it. On one side, I put cookies and cream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the other side, I have vanilla bean. But hold up, that's not it yet. I add a little vanilla rum into it and a little coconut. A little pineapple soda. So it can have that tropical flavor. I'm gonna let this sit out for a few minutes so it can soak in, because in the end, it's gonna soak in real good.
You got 15 donuts in there, Brethren.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Now, I started them up, man. Now, see, stop lying to these people, man.
You got a Krispy Kreme in that joint too. They probably warm and everything, yo.
He said,
Ain't
he
no
said cookie creams on the side. What?
ain't no Krispy Kreme in this beef. But yeah, but I just feel like, you know, I feel cultural today. So at the same time, I had Italian, I had Mexican in there, but I want to have our culture in it today. That's what I did it like that for the dessert too.
Hey, I respect it, brother. But before I get even more hungry, thanks to you, now I gotta see my way out of this nice panel and get myself some good rest because I gotta start my training on a serious note because I gotta be consistent and disciplined. I haven't been consistent enough, so I'm gonna definitely add that to my system very much. So, good night to you guys. We definitely gotta do this again. We definitely gotta do it again, guys.
Yeah.
Indeed, be consistent, brother.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
On this note, Biggie wrote some of Kim's songs. I'm leaving on that note.
no, you ain't winning that battle. Bye.
Peace.
You ain't winning that battle. Yeah. Nah, but I appreciate you go. But
Hey, Nikki.
Nikki, I'm trying to get you on. I put your email in there. Look for it. I put it in there. It says sent. So you got to keep on looking out for it if you want to.
Damn, I missed the dessert, bro.
Oh, that's clear. I'll show it to you. This is the donuts. Underneath is cookies and cream. One side, vanilla bean on the other. I add vanilla rum and a little pineapple soda. Give that tropical, and then you see the cut up donuts.
Okay. That shit's sweet, boy.
I know, right? It is all.
That shit's
Y'all
sweet.
want some? You ain't buy. I gotta cheat sometimes. Listen, I be trying to eat healthy sometimes, but come on, you gotta give big bro some slack. And sometimes, I want to cheat too sometimes. I want to be eating healthy shit. Motherfuckers be saying, yo, I'm eating healthy. You know you're not eating healthy, motherfucker. You got cholesterol and all that shit. And I'm thinking about talking about that shit next Sunday too. When motherfuckers say they want to eat healthy, nah, you ain't healthy. Stop. Yo, I'm eating healthy while you have a slab of pork in your fucking mouth. Stop playing.
Crazy, man.
Knock that shit off. The doctors be cooking pork, and I don't be saying like, don't eat pork. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers be saying, yo, don't drink that. What the fuck you be drinking, stupid motherfucker? You drinking, you have like fucking different flavors in it. Where'd you think that come from? Fucking motherfucking drinking fucking swine. And so when the girl suck your shit off, she knows she's sucking swine. Don't stop praying, dog. Stop playing, and your women too. Stop playing game. You eating pork. Man went down there. He had some pork pussy. That's all I'm saying. Keep it real.
Gosh almighty.
You always be saying, yo, I'm eating healthy. Yo, look at organic food. We got like 25 and 30 all the way down. Man, you eating something, man. Come on, knock it off, man. Knock it off. Stop.
Yo, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yo. You crazy, man.
It's true, man. No, it's really true. Listen,
on, bro.
All the time I cook, I never told anybody, yo. All I'm saying, like, just trying to limit. That's all I'm doing. Just limit. Because most of the stuff I hear, they be lying. We could talk, man. I don't know, man. I go in on motherfuckers, man. Unreal, man. Stop, yo. Y'all the motherfuckers YouTube, stop lying. When y'all be talking unhealthy, y'all be calling the China man up. Stop lying, all right? Yo, don't eat that. Where you got a fucking dog in your fucking mouth. Shut up. Knock it off, man. Stop lying. Stop. The limit. Anybody want to be vegetarian? You could be vegetarian. You gonna go away with shit, but if somebody trying to tell you what not to, no, don't listen to them. You do what's right for you. You do what's right for you. Stop listening to other people because the most majority of them say, you don't eat pork. You know, I'm telling you, they eating swine. And they swine the shit up. Do what's right for you. You like to eat swine, you like to eat other stuff, that's all. If you have enjoyment of it, it's okay. You know your limit when to stop. You be you. Don't let nobody tell you what the fucking eat. Why they swine it up? No. Y'all don't like what I said outside? I don't care. Can't do me nothing. Because you know I'm telling the truth. But brothers, I do want to ask this question. And I really, really want to do, damn, I forgot the question. What you think the status of the relationship between the black man and the black woman right now? And how do we find solutions? It goes to any of y'all.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, brother?
I want y'all to let me know the status of the relationship between the black man and the black woman. And also, what is the solutions? Either y'all can answer it first.
That's a good question. I would say that I think it's not really in a good spot right now. But I guess it all depends. That's kind of that's a loaded question. It right now we have a lot of broken homes. You know what I mean? We got a lot of men not knowing how to treat a woman, and women don't know how to treat men. But then again, we do have some homes to where the family unit is still intact.
Mm-hmm.
So I think to answer your question, in my opinion, I think we need to go back to those those core values. You know what I mean? Like not cheating and not lying, and being faithful and not being so quick to give up. Not being so quick to look at the grass on the other side of the fence that you think is greener. And you know what I mean, when tough times come, don't be so quick to give up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in my opinion, that's the solution.
Okay. She stay asleep.
That brother might not be ready right now.
Okay. Well, I said for me is that, and I'm talking about the brothers. When you hurting, you gotta let us know, and then we gotta be more. We gotta be more sentimental to each other instead of hard each other. And that be welcome. And for me, we gotta be more supportive of each other. We have to. We not support of each other. You know. And for me, to me personally, that's disappointing. You know. I want us to be in alignment with each other more. I'm talking about maybe outside YouTube, outside social media. Had constant, conversations. That's what I want to see. you know. And I feel that that good sister would see that. She would definitely work with us. I mean, they would definitely work with us. And we have to understand and hear the sisters to tell us what they want from us too. Because sometimes we be so judgmental and that pride comes in and stuff. Because sometimes us as black men, I want sisters to understand this. Our message is not being heard a lot of times, sisters. So sometimes when we tell you, sometimes it's something like comfort emotional, but we hurting too. And it goes back to us as brothers, man. We have to be there for each other. And stop thinking that sometime when a brother come to us, it's always like a brother did something. No, it's not true. Sometimes that brother go through problems. That is never his fault. Sometimes he get passed up by a job of sometimes a certain gender or sometimes a certain status quo. And I know there are some sisters don't like to hear that, but it's true. And sometimes that we want to discipline our kids, and then we want to try to show them the right way. We get cursed that out. We get cursed out by the system. So we have to be more together of each other as brothers. I mean, when we need that tough love, I'm with that. But to be in full support, we have to do more. We have to be there. We got to stop. I always say stop thinking individually instead of whole, instead of plural. And that's very important that we got to start from somewhere. That's what we could start that. She stay asleep. You back? You can go ahead, Sonny, till he come back.
Yeah, man, true indeed, man. I think also another thing, as far as relationship wise, I think each person got to put in 100%. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times in relationships, is you don't see 100%. You might see 90% from one, and then like 50% from the other. You know what I mean? There's no balance at all. Everything is off balance. You know what I mean? Core values, man. You gotta know certain lines that you can't cross, and like any under no circumstances cross those lines. You know what I mean? Certain things that you should know that you shouldn't do, and like we gotta step our integrity game up too. You know what I mean? What are you doing when no one can see you? Like you're gonna make the right decisions. You know what I mean? When you're all by yourself, or the other person not around. What are you gonna do then? You know what I mean? We need to get our character straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we look at TV now, and we see what they're pushing upon our people as far as how a man should be and how a woman should be. You know what I'm saying? Every other video you see our sisters half naked, doing what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we just need to get back to core values, man. We need to go back to teaching our children what's right. The men need to teach the men and the women need to teach the young boys how to treat women. I mean, the men need to show the women what a real man is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A woman plays the mother plays a good role for a son on how to treat a woman because don't know no other person know how to treat themselves but themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So a woman like a mother can really teach a son, you know, how to treat a woman. But then you got your then you got the male giving his point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So like we gotta stop being so quick to you know to separate. I understand certain circumstances to where you have to separate. You know what I mean? You know you cheat. You know what I mean? If you can't work it out, you gotta separate. Violence. You know what I mean? You gotta separate. I wouldn't advise nobody to stay in a violent relationship. And I think we need to like if you call yourself a Asiatic king, you call yourself an Asiatic queen, then we should act like it. So that means if you calling yourself a king, then you should act like a king.
Mm-hmm.
If you calling yourself a queen, you should act like a queen. And then like if you have a queen, you should treat her like a queen. You know what I mean? Women know when they're not getting treated like a queen. And then that's where the problems at. That's where problems happen because you're in a relationship, she's not happy, she's not getting treated like a queen. Next thing you know, she's looking somewhere else. And the next guy, the grass might be green on the other side. He might be treating her like a queen for a minute. But you know, you gotta be able to communicate and talk. Don't be so quick to leave. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, men, we got a problem with continuing to do the things that we done in the beginning. So like communication is key also.
Mm-hmm.
I passed
That's
them.
Yeah, what was the
okay.
question? I'm back.
No, go, Sonny. Let him know, cause let me wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm done. Pass the mic.
No, no, no. He said, "What's the question?" I want to wrap this up, so I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, the brother was asking, man, what do you feel like the problem is as far as in our community, as far as men and women, you know, relationship wise, and how can we, what can we do to fix it?
Well, um, first we gotta be real. We gotta be real with each other. Stop living in this fantasy world, men and women. Um, we gotta start looking at our situation and being honest with one another. You know, stop living this Disney Pixar movie type of life. You know, um, and deal with each other accordingly. You know, we gotta meet each other where we at. You know, stop, stop all of the expectations, the unrealistic expectations that we have from one another and deal with each other accordingly. And we have to understand also that it's not meant for us to win. So we have to be together to win. The only way the situation is going to change is if we change it together. There's no one winner. If one of us if one of us lose, we both lose. Yeah, go to Nintendo Land. But that's uh that's what I think, man. And we really, in order for us to do that, like I always say, we gotta heal before we build. We gotta address our own issues and our own inner demons and deal with that, you know. And we have to understand that we're all flawed, you know. Don't get with your woman and think that your woman is just gonna be perfect. And same thing go for a woman. Don't get with a man and think he's just gonna be perfect. Understand that we all come with issues, and we have to give our partners space to deal with their own issues too. Because you can't take on other people's problems when you can't work out your own. So we also have to do that too. You know, we got to give our partners room to experience what they need to experience for themselves too. So that's my spill on that.
Well, all right. Okay. All right. I hear that. I'm trying to put stuff up while we talking and everything. I'm gonna throw another question so you can answer, and I'm gonna get back in a few minutes. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Anybody that's in the chat, any questions y'all want to ask or y'all want to elaborate on it, let us know. And the people in us in the chat do whatever we can to help you out. But now the question that I want to answer your brothers goes from me too, and even brothers, even men in the chat. How do we go about to strengthen the brotherhood within us?
Indeed. I would say first of all, um, you gotta find you gotta find a brother that is like minded like you. You know what I mean? So, well, I would say for me, I don't like if I call you a friend,
Mm-hmm.
that means you are really family to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a whole lot of people that I call friends. I have a very, very small circle. So like the ones who I call friends, those are the ones that uh, um are cut from the same cloth as me. Basically, we got the same type of you know, we had the same type of drive. For the ones that don't, unfortunately, they get cut off. That's just me. Um, but anyway, so if you're calling somebody a friend, that means you're not afraid to share some of the things that you're going through. You know what I mean? You gotta put you as a man, you gotta put some of your pride aside and understand you got a homeboy, a brother that you can talk to who's not gonna go behind your back and leak your private information out. You know what I mean? And then you also gotta be able to take constructive criticism. You know what I mean? Because there's no need to come and ask for somebody's opinion. If you want advice, ask for advice. Don't ask for opinion. Ask for advice. And then in asking for advice in whatever situation that you're going through, be able to take constructive criticism. You might not hear what you want to hear. You know what I mean? But like when you got a real brother in your corner, that's when the iron sharpens iron takes place. You know what I mean? He gonna sit there and tell you what you need to do, what you not need to do in order to help you. You know what I mean? So the friends that friends are ones that you can tell that don't have no hidden agendas. You know what I mean? Um, also, you know what I mean, fellowship that comes hand in hand with getting to know your brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I mean, just communication and talking, man, just hanging out, getting to know each other, and just if you ask the brother for advice, and if if it's sound and you can receive it, receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just my opinion about it. I'll pass the mic on that.
Okay. She stay asleep as always.
Well, I agree with the brother Sonny. We definitely gotta find like-minded brothers, and the way to keep the brotherhood tight, man, is we can't be ashamed to you know tell brothers when they wrong, and don't be afraid to celebrate a brother when he's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just the bottom line.
Well, I could say for me, that I reached another plateau on YouTube. I went over 600 from 500 less than 2 months,
Congratulations, brother.
and that's a hell of an accomplishment for me.
Yes, it is.
But you gotta understand that some people ain't gonna see that, but it's fine though, because the doctor's going to grind. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do it the right way. Like she stays sleep always said, yo, big bro, just just do you, be you, and just organically, and it's gonna come. You know. And I say this, Sonny, and I want other people to understand this. I appreciate IC. The only person that interviewed me, you're looking at the brother right there on the panel. That's the only brother that interviewed me. Now I see all these interviews that not mad at all. But see, that's our problem. Like they keep saying, we do not commend the ones who's doing the work. We always commend someone, and that sometimes that is sad. So sometimes I learned this from my late father too. He said sometimes you gotta love yourself. You gotta say, yo, you do a good job. No, but it's cool though. I'm gonna grind. Oh yeah, that's all I know is the grind. You know, people ain't gonna see, people ain't gonna know your vision, people ain't gonna know your grind. But it's fine. I'm still gonna grind. Like I always say. Haters and the ones keep on sleeping on the darkness. I'm gonna play ball through you, around you, or through you. But I'm gonna play ball. So y'all better get used to that. And always remember this. No matter what y'all think, I'm gonna make my mark. I'm gonna make my mark. You gonna respect it. You don't have to respect it, but you're gonna respect me. You're gonna recognize me. That's all I'm gonna say. And any of your brothers want to say anything? Matter of fact, I'm gonna read the names out. Then I'll make it, then y'all gonna make your last marks. And I'm closing this out. And salute to your brother. So y'all can talk wherever you want. I read the name out. No, I'll read his names out. Shit. Damn. A lot of goddamn names and shit. Now the ones who's in the from the beginning, I said salute to y'all. Napoleon Armstrong, LDBC all day. Nikki, thank you. I got your email. I sent it to you. I know you're gone, but I'm gonna get you on one day. All right. I see. Thanks as always. OG Swag, LDBC, salute. Strange Magic. Thanks for coming, my sister, as always. So subscribe to the sister. Excellent information. Napoleon Armstrong, LDBC. Salute to you. Rod X, thanks for thanks for subbing to me. Very much appreciate it. And I will sub back in the few. I got you. King Hebrew, thanks for coming, my brother, as always. Thanks for coming, family. Let's see. I'll get to you in a few minutes, Sonny Pastor. 89 TV, young bro. Keep up the good work. Thanks for coming. You're on your way. Definitely you are. Let's see. Queen, know who I am. Thanks for coming, sweetie. I hope everything all right with you. Come back. Pretty young thing. And that be, as always, beautiful one, for your constant support. And you're so beautiful too. Thanks for coming. Salute to you. Gab Talk Media. He did an interview of the great sister, Sister Lynn. Check it out. Thanks for coming, Gab Talk Media. Appreciate you. Dang, that's mostly everybody. Oh, Anise Outland. And I want to say this to you. Ever since I got to know you as Suge, Uncle Suge, you have been very supportive to me. And I greatly appreciate it. You're part of the Darkness family. And wherever you need, reach out to the Darkness. And I salute you to stay the beautiful queen you are. And thanks for your constant support. Very much appreciated. And Marquita too. Um, I appreciate it. I got to read this from IC. Sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader. Celebrate yourself, JT. Be proud. I appreciate that. Come from a sister. I want you to understand this, IC. We don't get that a lot from the sisters. And and I know it's go out throughout the brothers. And we appreciate that. We love you for that. So, Sonny Boss Talk. She stay sleep. Last remarks. Closing this out.
Indeed, man. Once again, honest to everyone who came through the chat today and participated. Very, very good conversations going on in the chat. Appreciate you all. Everyone that came into the panel today, give you honors, honors to you, honors to the underrated one, Chef JT.
Ah, here you go. I appreciate that, man. It feels good, man. It feels good.
Yeah, man, proud of you, man. Congratulations for hitting that 600. You know, we talk all the time offline, and
Mhm.
you know you got a brother in your corner over here. So whatever you need, you got my number.
I
You know what time
appreciate
it
that.
is.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Hold that thought. You and she stay sleep. Y'all really the other ones, only ones I really keep in contact. Really, being honest, real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, Sonny. I want you to stay right there. She stay sleep.
Hold on, I'm not finished yet. I'm sorry. I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
I ain't gonna be long though. I just wanted to say that today was a great day. Today was a great chat. You know what I mean? I really did enjoy it. My apologies for being late. Um, yeah, today was, you know what I mean, pretty fun. Today was a great day. I hope everybody enjoyed their day, and I hope everyone day tomorrow is a blessed one. Know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? With that, I pass that mic.
All right.
Well, first of all, I want to say shout out to you, bro. Shout out to everybody that came on the panel. My brother Sonny. Shout out to my brother Ray Zone. Shout out to everybody that took the time to listen in tonight. It's always appreciated. Um, and I appreciate all the love and the support, man. It's always a pleasure, man. You know. Um, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to all of us that's on the panel. We're all content creators. Ray Zone is a content creator. Sonny's a creator, and I'm a content creator also. So make sure y'all subscribe and y'all know because y'all on my brother's platform. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Stay in tune with us, man. Come through our channels. Let us know how you feel about our content. You can even contact me at dsalliance1@gmail.com. dsalliance1@gmail.com. I'm taking topic suggestions for my new series that I just started. Y'all could go check that out on my channel, Car Rants, where I'm just ranting in my car about situations and topics. So if y'all want me to rant about something, just email me, dsalliance1@gmail.com. That's dsalliance, the number 1@gmail.com. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Don't y'all stay right there. We'll say a few things. I'm close this out. And I want to talk to the ones that is outside, even in the chat. Sometimes in life, people is not going to understand your righteous grind. But it's okay. You got to keep on grinding. Just few people support you. That's all you need. No, it's past 600. Great time for me. But human feeling, you want to get some recognition, but shouldn't worry about it. There's some don't know, and there's some that majority they do know. But you keep on. The human spirit, you gotta keep on. You cannot let nobody stop your own humanity. You cannot let nobody stop for where you want to go. It doesn't mean what any good sector of life. You can never let nobody stop you. Because at the end of the day, you're special. You don't need a lot of people validate you. Few is good. The true one, that's what I'm talking about. So the next time when I mention this, I probably mention when I get 700, probably little. The next big thing, I'll probably go at it when I hit 850. 850. 50. I said, I'm trying to say. But watch out for that, because I'm gonna have a little say. I'm gonna have a little something for 850. Then after that, here I come, getting that 1G. Just remember, wherever you do good, you're making your mark. Maybe you don't hear from other people. And a few. That's all you need. That's all you need. So you keep on grinding. Keep on standing the beautiful ones that y'all. Man, stand up. Let's stand up the men that we are. Even though, no, let me say, no. I'm gonna say the black man last. Sisters, as queens, stay with you who you are. Be in alignment of yourself. Love yourself. Stand up for what's right. Because we need you again to be nourishers in our community again. We need you. The black man needs you. We need that balance. We need that counsel. We need that loving again. Never stop that. Now I'm switching to black man. And throughout humanity too. Let's advocate for ourselves, brothers. Learn from me. Then we got to stop holding stuff in. We got to learn to take care of ourselves. And if that good woman that understands and she would stay there with you, you would know. Because I love myself. And there's nothing wrong to love ourselves again, black man. We got to stop feeling less than a human being, less than a man all the time. And I know conversations like this at times, and sisters, I want you to understand this, that we don't have. Because we always knocking each other down. We always, but we never understand that this black man is going through things too. We never really talk about how sometimes that black man get cheated on too. But we gotta have these conversations, like Brother Chief Stay Sleep said. Gotta heal before we build. Like I always say, being the sharp eye of truth. Matter of fact, I gotta make a hashtag for a thick listening, and I'm still working on it. But when I get it, I'm gonna throw it down. I'm gonna throw it in the description. And when the brothers come out and something happen to me, be there for him. Stop being judgmental. Let's get our rightfully pressed being leaders in our family again, brothers. And there are some sisters that ain't gonna be aligned with that. Oh well, they got to go. Simple as that. It don't make you as a less person. It make you as a human being. You're black. All right. So I just want to pass some jewels to a black man, a black woman, and throughout the man and women humanity, like the darkness always do. Oh yeah, tomorrow, the Underrated Sports Show with co-hosts She Stays Sleep, and at times, Sunny Boxing Talk be on there too. So we always say, let's go get this bag. But I'm telling like this. Let's get this bag for helping each other. Very important. And on that note, I am Ghost.